cutting it off. I am putting the sticker on my bike, so yeah, this is going to be real. It's happening tomorrow.
Be safe.
Have a safe trip down.
Nation should traverse over 545 miles in what will be one of the most joyful, fulfilling, and at times strenuous weeks of your lives. All to support the programs and services that move us closer to realizing our dream. A day when HIV and AIDS is a thing of the past.
Here with us this morning. They ride and roadie with us to continue their mission of expanding awareness and eliminating stigma through their positive public example. The Positive Peddlers carry tribute banners filled with your messages of hope, of love, and of remembrance.
All right, here we are at Ground Zero. We are starting the AIDS Life Cycle. I got Rob here with me, and we are cycling all the way back home to San Diego, almost 700 miles. And just got done with closing ceremonies, and we are ready. So let's do this. This is Glen Raines reporting from Cow Palace.
Look at how fast we're going. We're killing it.
Woohoo! Okay, Rob in his first porta potty line. Let's see how long we have to wait. One of many this week. We at our first campsite, and we're trying to figure out how this tent goes together, but it's fortunately a pretty standard tent design. So we got this under control. And it's nice and warm here. A lot of folks are shirtless because it is warm. And after we set up the tent, we'll probably go take some showers and then grab some grub. But it was a great first day. I'm a little more tired than I thought I was going to be.
I know, right? You feel like we have
I probably didn't train as much as I should have, and I'm not getting any younger, but you know, I'm glad I got through the first day and looking forward to the next 8. This is Glen Raines signing off from Santa Cruz.
Your center is committed to sustaining the HIV services that our community needs. And the reason we can do that is because of the money that you have raised.
Okay, here we are, day 2. And we've got our longest day at 109 miles. I slept great last night because I was exhausted. I also had a spill yesterday, and it's going to be my only spill this week. So had a nice big breakfast, and I am ready to roll. Let's do this. This is Glen Raines reporting from Santa Cruz. All right, here's Rob.
Hello.
And we are entering the farms. This is another strawberry farms here in, you said, Salinas area?
We're heading into the valleys to Salinas.
All right. Lots and lots of strawberries. We saw a lot of folks picking strawberries, and so far so good. We're at 22.76 miles, and all right, this is Glen Raines reporting from the strawberry farms. Okay, Rob and I just finished the longest day of the AIDS Life Cycle. It was 107, how much? 107 miles for us, and it was brutal. We had to chase all the exits, all the rest stops today because they were about to close. And I was worried we might get sagged, but we got through it. So yes, I am so jazzed. This is Glen Raines reporting from, where are we? King City? All right, here we are, day 3. We will be going through Bradley, and also today's the famous Quadbusters, which some people are gonna do like 2, 3, 4 loops. the totally insane ones. And we are heading all the way to Paso Robles today, where Rob and I are gonna princess it tonight. Yes, no camping for us tonight. We're gonna stay at a very nice hotel, probably have a steak dinner and also do our laundry, since we didn't pack very much to wear. And doing pretty well so far. Yesterday was a century ride, and actually for us it was about 107 miles. And I got tired at one point, but was able to get my second win. And we made it. Although we were running late the whole time, we had to basically chase all our stops, and they closed them all down. But fortunately, we didn't get swept off the road. So for that, I am happy. All right. Right now we're trying to head out back to the main road, so we're walking for right now. This is Glen Raines reporting from King City. Okay, here's Rob grabbing our laundry out of the washing machine, because we packed light on this trip, so we're washing everything except the clothes we are wearing right now. And we're gonna head over to the dryer, and there it is. All right,
That was grueling.
we just got done climbing up not one hill, not two,
But 3.
but 3. It was brutal. I thought I was done with the first one. I kind of thought this was harder than Quadbuster, just because you get attacked 2 additional times. But we made it to the top. My legs are dead today, and these hills just really took it over the top. Rob, he didn't seem to have any trouble making it up the hill. I was pretty slow, but the cool thing is he had time to film me powering up. So I'm hoping that's the last of the
I think
hill.
maybe. It looks like it's going to get down to that valley.
Okay. But I know also today, all the ALC riders except for Crazy Rob and I are going to be reaching the halfway point. And our halfway point's going to be tomorrow, about 7 miles after Lompoc. So anyways,
This is only, oh wait, I missed a couple of miles.
we got all these amazing athletes who made it to the top. And I'm so
Terrain.
proud of all of us. All right, this is Glen Raines reporting from the 3 Witches. Try to get close-ups in too, and
Yeah,
then
I will
come
if I don't
back
fall
out.
down the hill, Glenn. Jesus.
I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. I'm just out to find a better part of me. I'm more than a bird. Find a way to lie. The bird that does the blah. Okay, one more time.
Oh my God.
We are at the Old West Cinnamon Roll shop, and we just got done pretty much tearing up these cinnamon rolls. It's a bit of a wait. There's quite a few people here. In fact, you can see how many bikes are parked in the area. And but this is a traditional stop for ALC and the last one. So who knows what's going to happen after this one? I somehow doubt that. That's true. And of course, we will carry the tradition whenever we drive through Pismo Beach. We will stop here and have a cinnamon roll. And this is Glen Raines and Robert Thompson from Pismo Beach. Okay, even Bug Girl's got to pump their tires up here. Okay, here we are at Red Dress Day. We got the Budweiser girl working here. Yeah, work it. Woohoo! Amp it up, girls. There you go. Hello.
Where is the martini bar?
Oh my God. All right, here we are at Lompoc, and the Bud girls are setting up a tent. And I think we need help because we just can't figure it out. So my sister Bud girl here, she thinks just holding the pole is gonna set this up and maybe some posing, but we'll see. You better watch out because she may get wild with that stick of hers.
It's a little thin for my liking.
Oh my goodness. Well, let's see what else you can do, Miss Bud girl.
Thanks on that pole.
This tent is never gonna go up, is it? I think it's time to just hand out Budweisers for everybody. All right, here we are, day 6, and we are waiting to roll out. There's a big long line here, as you can see. Goes all the way around this field. And Rob and I have a new strategy. We're gonna sleep in tomorrow, and so that way we can skip this long line and just skip rest stop 1, duh. And then we'll be all caught up with the group. So anyways, this is Glen Raines reporting from Lompoc. All right, so I got a flat. It was bound to happen, and it's been flat the last couple of mornings. Maybe it was a gradual leak, but it finally just gave out. So here I am, and it's just part of the trade here. Okay, so here we have a nice ice cream sundae that Rob already started to enjoy. We are at the Paradise Pit here in Santa Barbara. It is day 6 of ALC, and it's one of my favorite stops because we get ice cream. What a nice treat. This is Glen Raines reporting from the Paradise Pit. All right, we are entering the dance pit. One of my favorite parts of ALC is the dance party on day 6. We're on video. Here we are dancing on ALC, the last ALC. So this is the last dance.
Use this candle and the blessing it carries to light your path tonight and toward the next cycling event for the Los Angeles LGBT Center.
Remind us of our friends that we've lost, whose lights no longer shine but are not forgotten. Goddess of love and light, light our candles.
Here we are for the final AIDS LifeCycle vigil at Ventura Beach, and I'm gonna try not to cry because this is the last one, and it's a really special moment. I'm really glad to be part of this. All right, we just finished crossing the finish line in Santa Monica, and I am verklempt. So, and they're about to.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Oh, medal's going on. Oh my God! Thank you. Thank you so much. Woo! Thank you.
Welcome. Congrats, y'all. Congratulations.
Oh, so awesome.
Welcome home.
All right, here we are at the finish line for ALC 545, the final one. Rob and I are continuing our journey all the way to San Diego. We've got the pannier bags now packed up for this trip back to San Diego. And we're gonna be staying at Marina del Rey tonight. And it's gonna be nice. Get to Princess tonight and tomorrow. 73 miles tomorrow, and then 73 miles on Monday with a stop tomorrow night at Dana Point. And looking forward to it. There shouldn't be too many hills, and we've done this route before, so it shouldn't be too bad. The only tricky part will be going through Torrance and Carson area. But this is great. Amazing adventure so far, and looking forward to riding into our driveway in 2 days. This is Glen Raines reporting from the ALC finish line in Santa Monica. All right, we are beginning day 8 of our AIDS Life Cycle journey all the way back home to San Diego. And I am finally taking some video and pictures while riding, since the rules are slightly more relaxed now that we're officially done with ALC. We are going down the beach path here from our hotel in Marina del Rey, heading down to Long Beach, cutting across Torrance Boulevard, Carson Street, and down to Long Beach. From there, just pretty much hugging the coast on Highway 101. And as usual, it's cloudy in the morning. So, but loving all this beach right here. It's a great path. So this is Glen Raines reporting from somewhere in Marina del Rey. We are at Huntington Beach, and it's 5 o'clock. We started off late, so here we are late. We should be able to roll into our hotel in Dana Point just before dark, hopefully. But we're having a great time. We had fish and chips in Long Beach Harbor, which was really, really fun. And some of the best fish and chips I've ever had. So tender. And I've got Rob with me, of course.
No, he just left me somewhere.
Yeah. And Rob's doing great, right, Rob?
Yeah.
We got this. And you can see all the pretty buildings here, right up in the piers. This place is really popular for the annual surf competition. Is that right?
There's a big surf competition here.
Yeah. So, anyways, we still got a ways to go. Still got some hills, but we're gonna be riding along some really pretty coastline communities, including Laguna. So, looking forward to that. And this is Glen Raines reporting from Huntington Beach. All right, here we are in Sacramento, doing our morning stretch after a 4-mile warm-up. And today we are homeward bound to San Diego, right up to our driveway. And I'm glad today's the last day because I am tired. I can't wait to give my legs and my butt a rest. And I was planning to work tomorrow, but I just don't know if I'm gonna have the stamina to get through the day tomorrow, so I might call it sick. But anyways, we got one more day to go. And of course, it's always going to be ride safe, be safe. So we get home. We're going to also stop for lunch, to have lunch with my brother at Oceanside Pier. So I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, one more day. It'll be the end of 9 days and 700 miles. So we're almost there. We're almost there, Rob, right?
Yes.
Yeah, almost there. All right, we're at Oceanside Pier Tin Fish to meet my brother for lunch. He's not here yet, but we're about 15 minutes early. Alright, we are just about done with Torrey Pines Hill! It's our last biggest hill of the day. We got one still coming up right before our home, but it's not as intense as this one, thank goodness. Alright, good job, Rob. We're doing it. All right, we are climbing our last hill. We're just, I'd say about 2 miles away from home. And it's the last hill. It's the bikeway along the I-15 and 8 up to Adams Avenue. So we're excited. Almost home. This is Glen Raines, reporting from almost home. All right, we are about to turn onto the street where we live after cycling from San Francisco to San Diego, 700 miles over 9 days for the final AIDS life cycle. Woohoo! And Rob and I together have raised almost $10,000 to help benefit and serve the AIDS and HIV services. And I'd like to thank our donors. I'd like to thank the AIDS Life Cycle staff, organizers, and the roadies. And I'd like to thank this crazy guy named Rob, who has been nutty enough to join me in all the epic shit that we do, including this crazy ride. So here we are in West Talmadge. All right, we're home. And I could see Mike down the street spectating, cheering us in for a hero's welcome onto the street where we live. Oh my God, we just cycled all the way from San Francisco. I'm gonna try not to cry. Hi, there they are. Yay! Come on in. Oh my God. Oh, look at the doggy. Hi, come here. Oh, look at the doggy. Congratulations. That's nice. Finally get to go in the jacuzzi. These jets are wonderful against my back. My back's been killing me all week.
They cut all the tips off.
It's so good to be home.